Hello, everybody. This is Mr. Momo with stuff like that. Momo rants. Oh boy, people want me to change my name. Oh my god, that's interesting. So, so I'm here to talk quickly about the aftermath of the Eagles' loss and the repercussions for the league going forward because that's going to affect who goes to the Super Bowl and who favorite, who's not. Uh, at this point, I'm going. I don't know. I'm going to root for. Um, I can't even think right. I'm just going. I'm just going to root for the Texans at this point because I think the Texans are a better team than Pittsburgh tonight. The Eagles. Um, when you don't, when you when you are a player, when you are a player, when you, okay, the play calling on those last two downs was cray to me. They was crazy to me. The play calling was absolutely nonsense. What's up, CZ? There was, hey, what's up, Eric? What's up, Jimbo? Hey, the play calling for the last two plays that ended the season for the Philadelphia Eagles was stupid. They had no plan whatsoever. They went, they went. I, I don't know what kind of play calling is that. That's something you draw up if you're playing a video game, Madden. What's up? What's up, Momo? Ain't nothing, Thomas. Just chilling. That's something you put up for Madden. That's something you do in the schoolyard when you playing football with your friends. You get a good group of guys together and kids. They went 4 men and they go just go on the fly. Just everybody go deep. I don't care. Everybody go deep. We'll throw it up. That's just bad coaching. And y'all can blame the offensive coordinator all you want, but you gotta blame that head coach. But that's his boy. That's his best friend. That's his bosom buddy, lifelong friend. Nepotism at its highest level. You gave him a job where he never did that job before. You can see that he wasn't equipped. Just like our offensive coordinator who was a quarterback coach, when we put, hey, if he ain't getting the job done, you say, hey man, so sit down for a while. I'm calling the plays. Just watch me. Sirianni could have called these plays. He chose not to. Was it too much for him, or was his head hurting? Did he felt like, hey, that's my best friend, and me and his wife, we go out to dinner again. That's gonna mess up our plans, or for menage for group sex. I don't know. I ain't saying. I'm just saying that. Why would you not call the plays if your friend, if that's your best friend, if that's your best friend, you should be able to go to your best friend for anything and tell him the truth. Because you gonna say, hey man, I don't know what are you doing, man. What the f are you doing? You should be able to do that. Or did his best friend just say, hey, Sirianni, I love it, bro, but Jaden can't throw the ball down the field. I don't feel no confidence in him throwing the ball. I don't feel confidence. And that 4th down and 11 play, Jaden threw it in triple coverage. The ball should have been intercepted, not knocked down. But hey, we take them as we take them. And let's talk. Barkley had a good game. You can have had 2 turnovers and come up with 3 points. That's bad. And you can see Purdy was trying to give y'all the game. I'm just saying this in a nutshell. Jalen Hurts has, if this doesn't prove that he's a running back, he's a hybrid, that he's not a quarterback because he can't make. Oh, I love what's his name? Oh, yeah, Leo said he makes 80 but 90%. 80, he had a high percentage of throwing the ball deep 40 yards down the field completion rate. Miss me with those statistics. Those statistics are bullshit. Now the Eagles are contemplating, should we keep our offensive coordinator? What y'all guys think? Do you think they should keep him? Give me a yes or no. Momo, do you think the OC should be fired after all the crappy offense you see from the Birds? Oh, yeah, you can't say the guy deserves to keep his job. There was no identical year. I say he knows he deserves to keep his job, but Sirianni ain't gonna let him go. He's not gonna fire him. He's gonna put him in another position on the football team. That's all he's gonna do. That's his boy. Just like that. I can't fire you. You know I can fire you. Your wife and my wife are very close. What's up, Nah? All day, Nah. I see you, Nah. He's not going to fire. He's going to just move him into another position. Maybe the running back coach, the quarterback coach, the wide receiver. No, that's all he's going to do. Hey, stranger things that happen. So I just want everybody to realize the Eagles' offense was like this all year. They not find is he not is KP whatever you gonna say. Marcus, good evening, my good people. What's up, Oscar? What's up, Marcus? I'm just saying this. I believe Toe Holiday was chilling. I believe Toe Holiday this was going to happen, and I believe this 1,000%. He's not going to be the offensive coordinator, but he'll still be on the team in some capacity. He's not going to let him go. He gonna say, this is why I say, wait a minute now, you can't find my your best friend. I hang out with them. We go out to dinner. We talk. We have long talk. We go on vacations together. You can't fire him. We close to the family. I know the kids. Our kids get along with their kids. No, you can't fire them. It's internally. This is going to continue. If not here, it's going to be somewhere else. He's not going to be the OC. Okay, you're going to put him back. He probably going to be the offensive coordinator. Like I said, this is the crazy part. This area needs to go. We need an adult in there. He is the adult. Remember when he was screaming at fans, doing this and doing that. Everybody, y'all was cool with that. Oh, he's emotional. He's into the game, all that malarkey. And when Jalen Hurts and I forgot. I can't forget another. Wide receiver who dropped balls and got in a little spat. When they went off script, and posted did a play on that Monday Night Football game that almost cost them the game. And they went off script, and they wasn't putting. Sirianni was pissed off and all like that. So Jalen Hurts and the wide receiver, they've been doing this all week. Winning cures a lot more. The guy won a Super Bowl. Even you can't argue with that. Let me explain something to you. That defense won that Super Bowl. I'm convinced now. What's up, Vinny? How you doing tonight? That defense won that Super Bowl, as you can see. If you look back on the Super Bowl, the defense was all over Patrick Mahomes. He had no time to throw the ball. It wasn't the offense. They had some input, but any. Oh, you're welcome. I'm just saying this. Eagle fans, if you're Eagle fans, Sirianni, I'm telling you, he's not. I say this about Eberflus. Eberflus wasn't going to go. But if you have somebody very close to you and stuff like that, shit, he might be the new defensive coordinator. You never know. He probably come up there and be charged of meetings on the coach's side. Let's do a Hard Knocks. I want them to do a Hard Knocks, a real good Hard Knocks, not that bullshit Hard Knocks by the NFC East. They don't do it's no storylines and no nothing. It's uninteresting. Milton Williams had 2 sacks yesterday, 7 pressures. Yeah. So I'm just saying, in a nutshell, we have to understand, Momo, what's in the cup? You drinking? Yeah, sweet tea. Look at that. That's sweet tea, baby. I'm not an alcoholic or a drunk, that's for sure. This is a natural high. Momo, do you want as OC for your community? Do I want him as? Are you asking me? I want him? No, I want that. He should never had the job. Now I get it. It was just like I knew offensive coordinator. He's new to the job. He's gonna learn. If he doesn't do a good job, he's out there too. Because this is Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn is on the clock. I thought you was going to say Eagles tears in the cup. Nah, I ain't gonna say that, bro. I said, who do you want as an OC for the Commanders? At this point, I would take anybody because it's been putrid, it's been sad, pathetic. It would it's our offense was so bad, it felt like a bad enema. It felt like a bad diarrhea. It felt like I was taking X-Lax every day, every time I watched this team, offensively. It's like me bleeding through my eyeballs, and I can't stop the bleeding, and I look like some crazy person on a bad movie. So no, I mean the ex-coach for the Miami Dolphins, I was hoping to get him, but I'm just saying I know the history of this guy. He hasn't never been OC ever before. He was a quarterback coach for us. Let's see what he had. They had to do that because they let too many great minds leave the Washington franchise, and they became great head coach. They became head coaches. Shanahan, they let him walk out that door. The coach of the Rams, he was part of Washington. He was on that staff. So, and I can name somebody else. Skip my mind. So we had offensive coordinators on. We had people in place. We just didn't hire them to be head coaches. And some people say we had Ron Rivera. Ron Rivera was just good with the defense. Ron Rivera didn't care 2 shits about our offense. Aaron Rodgers, I think, will upset the Texans. I don't see it. I want the Texans to go win because I want them to go to the Super Bowl. Super Bowl. and hey, I have a question. What happened? Everybody hit that like button if you can. What happened with Super Bowl ads used to be funny. You look forward to go and watch Super Bowl ad. Now Super Bowl ads is so boring. It's like, nah, it's not even fun to watch. Super Bowl, hey, what's up, Chris? It's not even fun to watch a Super Bowl commercial anymore. And I'm against this halftime show. I've been against this halftime show where it takes too long and the players got to sit on their ass for hours. This is just crazy. Jimbo, when the Eagles had Kellen Moore, Jay Ayers had a really good coordinator. He was processing as a quarterback. When he left, he's back to being inconsistent. Momo, you have some spicy takes and choices. I always do. I'm going to talk my shit, man. I'm going to do this and do that. Do me a favor and hit that like button for my man Momo. Yeah, do that. We got 11 people in here. It looks like I'm just saying in a nutshell. Next year, Washington gonna be better. We got too much money on coming in. We got to go hit free agency. I know Cowboys fans feel like they're gonna do this. I'm gonna hit Mark Shannon and talk my shit. Then try to be funny and make the Commanders lame. But how about them Eagles? Hit the likes. Don't ever change no more. Talk that talk. Oh, I'm never gonna change. I don't care what anybody. See, everybody's channel is different. Everybody's channel is different, and I'm always gonna try to put some fun into it. So when I go, here's what I do. I know I go on Mark's channel, and it'll be boring as hell in Mark's channel sometimes. What I do, I go up there and say randomness shit I can think of. I said, what can I talk about? Let's talk about a movie. Oh, let's talk about some food. Let's talk about condoms or talk about dumb shit. Shit nobody want to hear. And get people to jump on my ass and say I say dumb shit. Hey, Dirty Sanchez, a real dirty. What's up with you? I say random that shit to Mark's channel because it does get boring. Mark's get bored because Mark doing a whole lot of other stuff, doing this, doing that. So I try to enlighten the crowd, enlighten people in there because I'm in there to say the dumbest shit I can think of or the lamest shit or the goofy ass shit because in the day, I don't want to be bored. Who wants to sit on somebody and sit down for 2 or 3 hours and you get the game is boring and then she's like, okay, what's up, Philly D? How you feeling about that? Hurst to me had a very good game, reminding me when Dak played against us a loss due to drought. Jalen also got to understand he needs to be that dual threat. He doesn't take off like he used to because they told him not to. Momo, you running that channel for sure. IOC should have been fired last night, but he won't. Hey, Philly D, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. They're not going. They're gonna relieve him of that position of that title OC. He's gonna be in another position on the team. Mark was cool when he started, but he changed a lot once he started getting the numbers. Got to be humble, especially with those who help build the platform. Yeah, I'm gonna mention. Hey, you shouldn't have told me that. You should. I'm gonna mention that tonight. I'm going to mention it tonight when I jump in the channel. I said, Mark, what happened to you? You used to be vibrant. I watched some past videos of you. You was all excited. You was pumped up. You still informative, but you're not the same Mark that we love. You ain't that same Mark like that. Now you the Mark to sit down and get mad at Eagles fans and get mad. You can't get mad, Mark. Do you, Mark? Well, have that same energy. I know you got a lot going on. You're a lot older, so you gotta pump it up. You and you know that's what I do. I try to do things differently. I'm the You ain't gonna find me doing all these crazy stats like some of these folks. Because stats don't. For me, stats is a baseball thing. That's what NFL is trying to be. They try to be like baseball. It's baseball. On to maybe we need a drilling rush. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes when your team ain't playing, you don't get to say like that. My team ain't playing. I'm gonna still talk shit. I ain't like Jesse to kiss the ring. I don't kiss them in the ring. Hit that like button, everybody. Got 15 people or more people in here. And if nobody don't know me and you're new to the channel, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Tell your friends, your mama, your dad, your cousin, your nephew, like that. You got somebody in prison and you got a burner phone in prison. Tell them, oh, I gotta go talk see Momo. All right. You get if you know somebody at work, or you know some of your friends that want to laugh or want to see somebody say some dumb ass shit and random ass shit. Tell them come to you see your boy at Momo Rants because I'm him. Exactly, Momo. It's very entertaining, and they tried to clown him. I can't respect that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I get a lot of people try to clown me saying I'm Momo. You know who it is. I mean, Leo does what he does. I don't like I always say, I don't hate Leo. I just think it's time to grow up, boy. Time to grow up, man. That's what I do. I talk my shit and keep it moving. I was in Lloyd's channel last night. You get and Danny. I don't think Dan. I don't think he likes me very much. I don't know if he likes me or don't like it. Don't give two shit. Yeah, I say dumb shit, Mark. I say dumb shit, Mark, all the time. I try to pump your channel up. I'm him. I'm your friend, Mark. We boys. I just try. That's all I do. I try to enlighten the channel, to make the channel fun, and not say dumb shit. I like that. That's all I do. I just try to do stuff to enlighten you. I know, I know they do, because I get. Hey, I could get on people's nerves. I get on people's nerves. I can get on people's nerves and like that. And at the end of the day, Mark doesn't care about nothing I say. Mark don't care because me and Mark, we know the game. I know the YouTube game. The more hated you are, the more views you get and one of the more subs. When people say to me, hey, Momo, hey, Momo, most of his viewership was Eagles fan. You remember, he ran them off time with all that crazy shit talk. I don't feel bad for him. It's a dead challenge. Nah, Mark's still popular now. I ain't gonna knock Mark with less subscribers. Now I ain't gonna say it. That's why you build your own platform, especially if you're not being respected. Yeah, I mean, I don't care what people say about me or do what they got to do. Because end of the day, I'm going to say what I'm going to say. I'm not going to do nothing. I respect Mark more than y'all know. Mark is cool with me, so we don't like that. But end of the day, it's the old thing. You have to entertain. I'm going to entertain you. I'm going to say shit that you don't want to see. Then when there was this thing where somebody was saying to me, hey, you just up there trying to get subs. You trying to get subs. Everybody trying to get subs. If you're new on the platform trying to get your subs up, you want subs. Yeah, the goal long term is to make money. The goal in the long term is to be popular and have more people come to you so you get recognized for your achievements, your accomplishment, and get that plaque on back of the wall and say, hey, I'm doing good. Oh yeah. What's up, B Dump? So B Dump. So I didn't send you his email because I think Lloyd's going on live tonight. So you could go in there and you can get that information from him. So that's the reason I didn't see you the email. Yeah, I appreciate that, Linda. Thank Linda. I mean, I know you're not happy with the results last night. Eagle fans, like I said last night. No, I don't think Lloyd's on right now. He's so usually he does that late night stuff. He does it late night. He does late night. Shit, I seen them being one night when I was up late one night, and they was up there 3 o'clock in the morning. So I was like, damn, that's too late for me. That's oh shit, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and go for it 4 o'clock, and they are doing 3.5, 4 hours. That's a little too much for me. Somebody need to go to bed. Somebody don't work. It was just crazy. But but Eagles, I really don't believe that. Yeah, did deserve to lose. The Eagles the eagle fell out the loser tree and hit every branch on the way down. Here's my thing about the offensive coordinator for the Eagles. Like I said before, I'm going to keep saying it again. He might not have that position anymore, but he still be on the team. I'm fine with the results. I'm a realist. They knew this was a sustainable football play. Fans knew it wouldn't last. What will last is how it will make adjustment accordingly. See, here's the thing about Washington at the time. It was called the Washington Redskins. We had a GM just like Howie. His name was Bobby Beathard. Bobby Beathard would get all these talented ball players in Washington and will win all these games and stuff like that. By the way, they don't talk about our dynasty. The Washington at that time, Washington Redskins was a dynasty that nobody never talked about. They don't talk about the Washington Redskins dynasty because they didn't believe that we had a dynasty back then. But Washington Redskins had a dynasty because Bobby Beathard was making all these deals, making these moves, getting the best players, doing this like that. Same thing as how he do. And what happened is that, and it's gonna happen to Howie. He gonna think he's better than he really is, and he gonna start gambling and making moves and getting players as projects and people who not necessarily is the best fit on the team. He's gonna start doing that. Because not everybody deserves to be on the Eagles. Like at the time, the Washington Redskins was winning all those games. They was doing it. So he's gonna start gambling and getting players necessary is best for the team. Yes, he gonna still be that's his best friend. He's not getting rid of his best friend. He just gonna shift them over to on something smaller. Come on now. Look, man, that's his best friend. Their wives know each other. Their kids play with each other. They go out to dinner together. They go on vacation together. They sit in there, have long conversations on the phone. They stay in the office long hours and try to figure this offensive coordinator because Sirianni is supposed to be an offensive guru. So what? Come on now. I'm not trolling. I'm just telling the truth. I got one of my coworkers in my phone as do not answer. He used to find out and I'm dying. Purdy threw 2 interceptions. Shanahan came back with a trick play to energize the team to their victory. Yeah, he did. And I agree, but the team never quit out there. They played to win, but unfortunately they came up short. They need to move on from the OC. I'm just saying, hey, Vin, look. All I'm saying is that I don't think he's gonna be the OC, but I also think he's gonna be part of that team somehow. If y'all don't believe that and y'all don't understand that, like I'm just saying. So I'm just trying to figure out what Jalen Hurts say to those 2 plays. He should have been off script. Nah, I ain't doing no post move. Up, everybody go deep. All four all four of y'all ran out on routes. Don't do the route tree. Y'all all go deep. It's like playing on. It's like you a kid on the playground and you playing football and everybody go deep. Ain't nobody going short. Ain't nobody. Everybody go deep. That's what it is. There was no well say there was no design play put in place to get a first down. Or when it was third down, get close to a first down, get half of it. It was no design play. I had almost respect for Jalen Hurts because he he never threw anyone under the bus. Got to root for the guy regardless of the team, but you you represent because he's the consummate professional. Is it me? Is it me? Is it me? The Jalen Hurts looks like he's sad and he's on some type of antidepressant all the time. He looks sad. Yeah, because he has, even when he smiles, he has a sad smile. Even he has a big grin, or he has a big smile, or he's laughing. It's like a sad laugh. He's on some type of antidepressant. I'm just saying, he just looks sad all the time. He just looks sad. He looks pathetic, like he lost, like he lost his best friend or his best, or the roaches in the sea. Say, hey, I'm playing football. Why some roaches? And I got all these roaches in my house. I'm worrying about the roaches taking over my house, the ants or whatever, the mosquitoes or whatever. Or I'm worried about my girlfriend. She might be out there messing around, messing with this person, messing with that person. Or my girlfriend messing with somebody else on another football team or whatever. That's how he looks. He looks like he worried and sad about what's going on outside football. His mind isn't there. I'm just saying. What? Mm. Philly D. I just want to know. Like I said, Philly D. I'm gonna tell you what I said last night. I'm gonna tell you what I said. What I said. I said last night as a Washington fan, I got no joy of the Eagles losing last night. It didn't even bother me that they lost. I wasn't excited. I wasn't overjoyed. I said they was going to lose in a close game. That's what I said, and now my prediction came true. But I didn't get, oh yeah, when the game was over, yeah, they won. We beat. No, I didn't. Only for the most part, Washington fans probably some might have been overjoyed or happy, but I think most Washington fans didn't care either way. I don't think they care. Only Cowboy fans, a majority of Cowboy fans, was delighted. That is because some Eagle fans make it better. Some fan bases make it worse because some of these Eagle fans are arrogant, and in Sirianni, he's definitely an arrogant coach. But some of the fans are arrogant and they're aggressive. and they sit there and yell and scream, I just bad. And if I, why does the Eagles losing make you happy, Vinny? Does it change your 79 record? You was part of it. I hear you. I just I just don't it gets I just I just didn't care. That's okay, they won. Uh, it's just I have three boys and all of them are different. My oldest can take me being demonstrated, but my youngest have to tread lightly because he's different. And I will say this: I could never, if I had kids that age, 8, 10 years old, and they want to go to a football game, I like that. I said, son, no, I can't take you there because it's bad. It's violent. People. I'm not all football games, but so Eagle fans are very aggressive. They attack other teams, and it's a lot of drinking. And I know it ain't just the Eagles. It's not just Eagles. It's just stadiums all over. People are so aggressive. So you guys mistake arrogance for confidence. You can be confidence, but your arrogance comes across and overtakes your confidence. Hmm. So I could be confident about anything, but how you could be arrogant. It's your approach and your and how you treat others and how you speak to somebody in different ways. The same way you talk to someone, you could turn around and talk a different way. If my team is below 500, I ain't troubling. No, I'm done with the hate. I know it sucks to lose. Sorry. I mean, I hate to. I'm going now. If that was the Cowboys that lost, I'll be celebrating. I'll be doing flips because I'm tired of losing to those sorry bums. I really am. The Cowboys are. You got it's too many Cowboy fans. It's a lot of Cowboy fans, but I just I just want to know. I just want to know this. Are y'all gonna solve your problem by finding the OC? Because I think it more or less is your coach. I think the coach, give a negative vibe. I think he does. I think he gives off negative energy, and I think your coach comes off a certain way. Now, y'all might get the better team because y'all got the best players, but all y'all the better team. The best team don't always win. So that's all I'm saying. Now the best team don't always win. That's in football, baseball, basketball, hockey, and somewhat in soccer. So we, I'm happy when my Washington team wins. I'm sad when they lose, but you know, like I said, my coach is on the clock. That's it. And what gets me about Cowboys fans and saying that he changed his way, he's going to do this, do that. People that age don't change overnight. People that age Don't decide, have an epiphany and say, hey, I gotta change. What got him there is not necessary. He wants to change his outlook. I mean, if a fish go upstream all his life, what makes you think a fish is gonna go downstream? No, he's gonna keep going upstream. If a dog licks his leg all the time, and then you try to train this dog, no, that ain't right. You can't lick your leg like that. I want you to lick the way the opposite direction. You can't do that. Here's another metaphor. If the same way you get that a woman's phone number, but on a certain line, then you say, nah, I don't like that line anymore. I used to get girls with that all the time that decided to do it another way. Then it comes to how you saying the opposite of way you saying it is insulting to that woman, and you wonder why. Oh, I used to get all the women with that line. When I changed it up, it's different. It's the delivery. And Jerry is never going to change how he speaks to the press, how arrogant he is, and how, let's say, I'm not a fan of Jerry Jones. I'll say that. Because I couldn't been on that football team when he said that no player ain't gonna put their knee down. I would have left. I would have. Hey, trade me, mother effer. Trade me. Or level spot. Want to be? Let me stop. Jerry might be listening. He might buy my home underneath me. Jerry Jones has 3 Super Bowls attached to his resume, and that's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. Jerry believes that he's going to win another. He's going to have more Super Bowls than anybody else. Jerry, just say no. Just say no. Just say no. Those the drugs talking, Jerry. Those the drugs talking, Jerry. Just say no. So who do everybody got tonight? Who do everybody got tonight? Who do everybody got tonight? Oh yeah, Pittsburgh. Oh, you got the Texans. Yeah, I got the Texans too. I don't know. It's crazy. Wouldn't it be crazy those who live in the state of Texas who are Cowboy fans if the Texans win the Super Bowl or go to Super Bowl? Boy, that's going to that's going to eat at Cowboys. And that might not be Cowboy fans everywhere else, but in Texas, people who live in Texas and Oklahoma, oh, they going. Jerry, the pressure will be on for Jerry to do something with free agency. If the Texans go to the Super Bowl, that'd be cray-cray. You do got a soft head coach. And then, you don't have a soft head coach, but just don't think a head coach should be yelling because you disrespected me. You can't be disrespecting me like that. I'm gonna have an issue. We and me, we're not gonna do that. I'm not gonna allow you to talk to me any kind of way and run up and you running down the sidelines at me. People, let me explain to you. I do not believe that he ran. The reason he was yelling and screaming at him because he was trying to say, "Hey, get off the field." He was mad because he dropped the ball, and he was yelling at him like that. And this was going on all season. Now, press conference was stupid. We love each other. We hug, we cry, we laugh, and all that shit. Hey, stop it, Sirianni. You did not laugh and cry with that man because that's body language. If you've seen the body language, you know, Momo, you have no idea what AJ said. You can't make a blanket statement like that. We don't have a clue what happened. Well, according to your head coach, he said he was trying to get him off the field because they heard yelling at him because he didn't want to get a penalty with too many men on the field. That's your head coach said that, and I don't believe that you yell, you run down the sideline in full speed. He got other coaches down there. He got other players. Hey, hurry up, hurry up! You got other you got a wide receiver coach. You got some of these coaches on that sideline was closer to him. Sirianni that could have said, "Hey, hurry up, get off, Gus. The time is ticking. We're about to get, stop it." So I don't want to hear that. That's some malarkey. That's some bull. That's some BS. The media will play anything or make you believe anything you want to believe. That's what all the internet is about. Okay, Momo, I go be an HC and you can tell me how easy it is after you done. I'm not saying being a head coach is easy. What I'm saying, or what I am saying, is that you have to bring in. We all got to be on the same page. We all got to be on the same page. We got to be on the same page, bro. It's the body language. You look at that body language, you know. I'm the same. That body language tells me all. The body language all season tells me no. The body language last season taught me. He don't. He's here. You gotta pay him. Belichick would cut your butt in a second. Mm. Now, if he had great players, he wouldn't cut them. Belichick had role players on his team. Let's be honest with you. He got role players. Look at Belichick, his history with the New England Patriots. Look at his history with the New York Giants. Look at his history in other team, everywhere he went to as a coordinator and a head coach. He always had role players. He did tell several players take a hike. Again, they was role players. Ain't no sir, he's not telling a big star. He never told her he never cut. Oh, that's the case. He talked till him and Tom Brady and butted heads. Did he cut Tom Brady? No. He felt Star Wars. All I want to hear is Kevin fire and Nick fire. You won't see that happen. What's up, Star Wars? Do I know you? I mean, I seen you on Mark's channel. If you're a channel member, subscribe to my channel. I appreciate that if you do. Get the I'm gonna push for my subs, man. Hit that like button. Tom Brady was a winner. That's why. Is he the GOAT? Do you think Tom Brady's a GOAT, Philly D? Hey Momo, have you seen there's a lot more women on the sidelines with the team in game? Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, they might be trainers. They might be Philly D. So I just want to ask Philly D, you think Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback or near the greatest quarterback in the history of the NFL? Okay. Tom Brady. I said this. Let me stir this motherfucking pot again. And I love to stir the motherfucking pot. I love to stir this damn pot, and I love it. Tom Brady is nothing but an average and below average quarterback that the NFL made great. I said it. I said it. The rules that they in place made Tom Brady great. Tom Brady, it was nothing more than a what we'll call game manager. Tom Brady picked 5 yards here, 3 yards here. Tom Brady, yes, if you have rules that tell me, hey, I can't hit you low, I can't hit you high, I can't put body weight on you. If I gotta take one step, I gotta slow my step down. The wide receiver can't hit wide receivers across the middle. It's a wide receiver is the fenceless receiver. There's no reason to fear a wide no reason for a wide receiver to fear a cornerback or a safety because the rules dictate that if you hit him a certain way, he's gonna be a defensive player. If you're quarterbacks can't fear the lineman because if he hit them too hard, they will find you. Because when all what's said is done, when Tom Brady was doing all that, those players were getting fined end of the week, and players got tired having money and checks taken out there. Having money take out their checks every time. So Tom Brady was the product of rules that they in place. So I don't want to hear that Tom Brady was the greatest quarterback of all time. He was a product and a product of the NFL rules that made him great. He wasn't great. He was not better than Joe Montana. Joe Montana was under the same scrutiny as Tom Brady because Tom Brady got a benefit of the rules. And the rules has destroyed football as we know it today. These players, if you watch these players today, they don't walk. They hardly wear any thigh pad. They definitely don't wear no knee pads. They don't do nothing to protect themselves. They're smaller, thinner, and they're faster. So all these rules they have put in place and all this but they don't even protect themselves. They don't even have heavy practices no more or pads or toughen their bodies up to get used to the contact. So when they get hurt, they out for 6 weeks. They out for 8 weeks. Like they out for 2 weeks. Oh, my ankle. Oh, my son, I got turf toe. I got ankle sprain. Oh, like that. Wrap that shit up and put some Robitussin in it and go back out there. You'll be a star, my boy. The NFL has turned everything soft with soft players, soft coaches, soft announcers, and soft owners. Because owners will fire coaches after 1 year, don't give them an opportunity to do better. So they'll fire you after a year. So the NFL is Mr. Softy one-on-one. And it all started with the players suing them over the years with the concussions, CTE, and all this other stuff they were suing them for, and they lost the lawsuit. So the NFL said, we're going to change it. We care about the players. No, they don't. They wouldn't care if you died today. It's monkey see, monkey do. Let's bring one in. Oh, he's hurt, bring one in. He hurt. Oh, you on the field? You told you Achilles? Let's call him off. Can you please call him off? We got things to do. Why is he not on that cart already? Why he's not on the sidelines? They don't care. Going into that tent is just a formality because they want you back on the field. Stop it. You think when Patrick Mahomes go in the field on a pressure situation, they will do it? No. It does have a lot. That's what I'm telling you. That's how he won based on the rules. The rules dictate him to get to that position. Yes, it was. The rules has a lot to do with it. If you cannot hit a quarterback like that, and the quarterback has no fear in the pocket and got no fear, and he could throw the ball down the field, think and dunk the ball because he has no fear about getting hit, and he knows that if he get hit, the players are going to say, "Oh no, I got to back off. I can't hit him." The rules has more than enough time to do with that. I'm just saying, this is, if you don't understand that, you don't know football 101. Football is not a contact sport. It's a collision sport. Until you realize that, until you analyze that and understand in your mind, no, I'm good with it. I would never believe that. Football is there has to be some type of fear factor when you playing football. You have to have some fear factor. Quarterback going back to pass, there has to be some fear factor. You can't tell a lineman going crazy miles per hour that he has to slow down, take one step. That's stupid. And especially the wide receivers, I gotta slow down because I gotta allow him to catch the ball. That's why these receivers don't care about going. They would never go across the middle back in the day because there's no fear. So you think Tom Brady and wide receivers and quarterbacks today ain't benefit by the rules, and they can win games and do this, and Tom Brady won those 7 Super Bowl was based on the non-fear, and the rules dictate that. When players got to hold up and not go full force like that and slow up, come on, bro. You don't know what you're talking about. I don't know if you're younger, older. If you are older than me, around my age, shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. I absolutely could take that what he did. I absolutely could take that because the rules dictates everything. They have made some rules so bad right now. They might well play flag football, bro. It is so bad. It's so bad now. The NFL used to have the like All-Star game, whatever. That shit is flag football. That's competition. That's who could throw the ball to fire, who could throw the ball into the ring, who could do it's a joke. It's a joke. The NFL used to have tapes and videotapes. I was there, the hardest hits, the NFL. Selling those tapes, people buying them. That was their thing. They had to change. The only reason they changed because the players sued and got all class action lawsuit, and they ended up getting billions it was over $1 billion collectively. Not each one, but it was broken into class action lawsuit. You know how it goes. You're not gonna get or not. They're gonna split it on those players who filed the lawsuit. So stop saying that Tom Brady. People on some dumb shit. When I say that, I'm wrong. I know what I'm talking about. So, end of the day, I'm right. But the Washington football team will be back next season, and I hope Everybody, have a good night. I'm going to eat my dinner before I go and fuck with Mark and mess with him. I know he's gonna jump all over me. I'm going to love it. Thanks everybody. Those who didn't hit the like button, do that right now. And those who want to subscribe and you haven't, do that. I appreciate everybody coming here. I really do. Remember, everybody's a star. You just gotta find your niche of who you are and what you want to be in life.